YouTube world, what's going on? This is Chris with Jerno's Comics, and as I've been promising, I am going to do a room tour. This is a full-on room tour. I thought I was going to wait till a little closer to the end of the summer in a couple weeks, but hey, you know what? I think it's about as good as it's going to get for right now. The last time I really did a full-on room tour was for Dawn Comic Book Junkies, 1,000 sub contest. I don't even know if I even showed everything then too, but it was pretty solid. So guys, it's going to be probably a good long video, but enjoy. I'm going to go around and show basically everything that's going on in this room. So, okay. Now, before we walk in, I'm just going to tell you guys, this room, me and my dad built it 2 years ago now, 2 summers ago, in my garage in my house. My house is fairly, it's about 1,000 square feet. It is 3 bedrooms, and the third we got the master bedroom, the kids' bedroom, and then we had a third bedroom. The bedrooms are really small. I mean, they're tiny. And the third bedroom was my studio because I am a musician, but I've kind of put the music on hold, and now my oldest kid, I'm trying to get that room ready for so they can have their own rooms. And so we needed a place. Obviously it's for them, but it's my spot too. So that's why this came about. The garage was able to house us an awesome room, and let's go in. As you guys can see here, no bullying anytime. That is the #1 rule, besides no food. All right, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Who do we got in here? What are we doing?
Playing Black Ops. That's what we're doing.
All right, guys. So,
what?
This is it. I did try to straighten up as much as I could before I shot this video, and I tried to vacuum. Our vacuum's kind of broke right now, but yeah.
It's okay.
So guys, all right, we're gonna start from one corner and go all the way around the room. So I'm gonna start with this corner, guys. This is obviously the outside door that leads to the outside. There's Star Wars all over this room. I tried to make one Star Wars wall, but I just had so much stuff. So these are awesome. I bought this material, and my mom turned them into the drapes for the door. Some classic Marvel comic covers on there, so that was so awesome of her. So that's the door. I painted the doors blue in this room. We got our little Big Joe down here. All right, so let's go around. So when you come into this side of the room, we have basically our game center or movie center. So they're over here playing some video games right now. As you see, we got the games here, some games here, games on the other side. I want to show you guys something real quick. Check this out. It's not hooked up right now, but I left it out just to show you guys. This basically is a 3-in-1, and it plays NES, Sega Genesis, and Super NES. And it takes the original controllers of all 3 systems. Yeah, and what do I got? What's that? What's that, buddy?
One of our controllers is broken.
Uh-oh. Don't.
No, like the joystick kind of.
Okay. What do I got in here? I got some classic Montana football '94. Pretty sweet. So I wanted to show you guys that. So I still have all my classic games. I didn't have the consoles anymore, but I had all the games and the controller. So I got that off of eBay like 10 years ago for like 40 bucks. All right, we got R2-D2 up here. This is going to be my movie poster wall. As you can see, we got Guardians, got Back to the Future, Dark Knight Rises. So I'm going to get some more movie posters, some classic movie posters, and just layer this wall with them. Got some random stuff on top of the TV unit here. Kylo and what is that, a sand trooper or desert trooper? I got the Justice League cereal boxes that connect. The only one I don't have in here is Wonder Woman, which still has cereal in it. So yeah. All right, over here I just recently put these up. This is all my Voltron stuff. The only one I don't have up is the Black Lion right here. This is the Legendary series that actually connects. So I'm gonna have to get like some kind of something to hold it up right here, and I was gonna put it in the middle. So these are all the Legendary Lions that actually connect to form Voltron. And these are just your standard lions. They don't connect. And there's the Voltron figure. Over here we got more video games. My son's got a bunch of toys. And check this out, guys. This is what my son got for his birthday. A Light Bright. It's not like the big boxes like when we were kids or when I was a kid, but it's pretty cool. It's the same idea. It's got little light pegs. This is all my son's comic books right here. We got the awesome Mindy Wheeler prints right here. An awesome gift from OMG Chris. I love this Batwoman. I just read volume 2 of New 52 Batwoman. Loving it. Can't wait to read volume 3. I just hung up this Spider-Man. I have a Hulk that needs to go right next to it. There's the other side of the door we walked in. Ninja costume. Alright guys, this is my main Star Wars wall. We got the Star Wars clock, as you can see here. I got my Star Wars 40th anniversary figures hanging up. So I'm missing, obviously, the good one. Well, you know, R2, Han. I got Leia over there. I'll show you I got an issue with my Leia. I just recently updated the shelving unit. I got the other 40th anniversary Black Series. Got some cereal boxes and Campbell soups in the back. There's my special edition Disney Park Empire Strikes Back set. Somebody was commenting, and I forgot to respond, I think. Somebody was commenting on what makes it a Disney Parks exclusive. So let me show you guys. If you could see here in the top right hand corner of this set, there is a logo that says Disney Parks. Anything that has that logo on it is exclusive to either Disneyland or Disney World, or, you know, of course, where are the other ones? I think there's one in Europe somewhere. Is there one in Japan? I think so. Anyways, these things can only be found at the Disney parks. There's also Disney store exclusives that can be found at the parks and the Disney stores. And they have their own little logo, but that's completely different from the Disney parks. Just like this droid right here, from the Droid Factory at Disneyland, has the Disney Parks exclusive logo. So, alright, now let's go back over here. Check out all my episodes, the posters for all the episodes. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. And of course 7, and I can't wait to get episode 8. Kylo Ren. We got the Revenge of the Jedi, which was going to be the name of the Return of the Jedi. Some concept art right there. Alright. Well, moving over here, we got some Marvel wall material. My Amazing Fantasy 15. Love it. And then of course the shelving unit that I built myself. I drew up the blueprints. There's some things that I could have done better, probably. But hey, it works. It worked out, and it's doing me justice. We got some Marvel trades, Marvel action figures. My Cap 100. Some Transformers and Transformer trades. And then my Pops. Mostly Star Wars. Some more Star Wars stuff. Oh, here is my Leia. Look at what GameStop did. They put the sticker right on the front, and I can't get it off. I am pissed. So I've been meaning to try to call them to see if they have another one in stock that doesn't have a sticker on it. Yeah. Some lunch boxes. Over here we got my some DC trades, some new 52s, superhero girls, Poison Ivy and Harley, and then Wonder Woman right there. Got some Star Trek. All my Star Trek books behind here. My cool Star Trek micro machines from the early 90s. Star Trek #1. Spot. Some random stuff over here. I got a bunch of Hot Wheels. I got a bunch of Hot Wheels that I need to put out, and I just don't know where to put them. Harley. Before I get to my desktop, let's go over here. I got some DC wall hangers here. You can't even see them all because I got Transformers stacked. And of course, Transformers. My love for Transformers. My son's got a lot of his toys over here. I've kind of been creeping in on his space with all my comic books. These are his backpacks. We got them organized like this is Marvel action figures, this is Star Wars action figures, DC action figures. This is his minifigure stuff, and then I think that's Transformers and Megazords for Power Rangers. More comic books over here. This is a lot of my Spider-Man stuff. I got the Web of Spider-Man complete run right here. Fits in one small box. Some other Spider-Man stuff. My son's got some books over here. Some more Transformers. Say what's up to Yoda. Alright guys, the countertop. Actually, let me take a break and get a little sip of water real quick. Magic. No more water. Okay, the countertop. So, I tried to get it as clear as I could, and as you guys might know, I've been working all summer long trying to organize, and it just never ends. So, what I got going over here is just, this is stuff that needs to be bagged and boarded and put away. I got supplies. Oh, this is some more Archie stuff. I showed you guys a gift, random act of kindness from my uncle. He gave me some more stuff right here. I'll do a video on that soon, I'm sure. Here's my little... Here is my Holy Grail. Not in terms of a comic book, but in terms of I cannot lose this. Because this is my list of everything. My trusty little booklet. All this stuff is either stuff that's bagged and board needed to go in. Or, you know, got an old bag and I need to change out or put some bags and boards on it. Whatever. Some more supplies. Some more supplies down here. Bags, boards, dividers, mylars. And then, of course, we got the bins. This one's sticking out because I'm keeping the lid in it because it's not quite full. And I don't want the comic books to bend and fall over. But just for right now, let's move it and push it in. Just so we can get an idea of what we're looking at here. Oh, and I got one box missing. It's because I got another long box and I need to add more in. Alright guys, so what we're looking at is we got DC. Everything with a DC sticker on it is DC. All this is DC. So we got two, except for this. So what I do is everything in DC is in alphabetized. And it's everything from, you know, Golden Age, if I even have any Golden Age stuff, which I don't think I have any DC stuff besides reprints, to Silver Age, all the way up to New 52, is in one area alphabetized. So your A's to your B's and your Batmans, to your F with some Flash, and then it continues down here. There's J, S, Superman, Wonder Woman. And then I have separate boxes for anything New 52 and present. So if you can see here, Batman, New 52. And, you know, that's where that starts. Futures End, a whole bunch of Wonder Woman stuff, Superman. So that's how I organize my DC. But then I have all my Rebirth stuff completely separate. So you got this long box and this long box of Rebirth, and this is completely, they're just about full. So I'm gonna need another box for Rebirth really soon. So over here we start with what I call franchises. Now it's not like specified for independence or anything like that. It's just franchises. So like this is a Marvel book, but it's Alf. This is IDW, but it's Back to the Future. They're strong franchises that stand out. Battlestar Galactica. A lot of the franchises too, you'll notice that they switch from different publishers, like Star Wars. I keep all my Star Wars in one thing, and it's Marvel, Dark Horse, whatnot. Same with Red Sonja. I keep Red Sonja in the franchises. Dennis the Menace, G.I. Joe, because that started with Marvel, then went to IDW, and so forth. Casper, Taco Bell book from when I was a kid. Red Sonja back here. I got a ton of Red Sonja stuff, starting with the Marvel stuff. So that's what that is, and that continues over here to my Star Wars stuff, starting with the Marvel. Going into, you know, some Dark Horse, and then back into the current Marvel, Star Wars and Darth Vader series and all that. And then, of course, franchises continued. We have Ninja Turtles, some of the old classic Eastman and Laird, and then to the, you know, Archie Adventure series, and then Transformers, of course, in the franchises. So starting with the Marvel stuff, and then going into the IDW stuff. I still got a bunch of Transformers stuff right here that needs to be filed away. Okay, then I do independent stuff separately as well, obviously. This is something that I have out because I want to read. It's a 4-issue miniseries, The Twilight Children. I have not read that yet. So what I do with franchises, and I don't know what you guys do, but I organize them according to publisher. So I start, and then it's alphabetized, starting with Action Lab. Got some Dollface, Vamp Blade, whatnot. Then it goes to, like, you know, Archie, to, what is this? This is Dynamite. No. Is it? I don't know what that is. Dark Horse, you know, Dynamite, and so forth. Independence. Now, for Image, I have a lot more Image than I probably do any other independent. So I have my own box for Image, and that even goes for what's it called? Obviously Image Top Cow, but if I can find something here. Oh yeah, Wild Storm. Excuse me, I forgot, because a lot of the characters went from Image to Wildstorm, so I just keep them in this box. Yes, some classic 90s Image. I love it, man. I don't care what anyone says. Cyber Force. Some awesome covers. Gen 13. Yeah, so some newer stuff, of course, and then of course I got some Outcast, and it's just a saga, and of course some Satellite Sam, Savage Dragon #1, Shadowhawk. He was one of my favorites when I was young, and of course some Spawn. Okay, over here is just an empty box, and this is my double box of random doubles that I don't necessarily want to keep filed. I keep a lot of doubles filed, but I also have some stacked away. Maybe I want to give some away, or maybe do a contest soon. I don't know. All right, so we got to here, telling you, man, we're 20 minutes in. Thanks, guys, for sticking with me. Hope you're enjoying it so far. But, oh, you know, before I keep going with the books, my laser disc, my Star Wars laser disc from the 80s, and then I have the widescreen editions from the 90s. Pretty freaking awesome. I still have not found a Laserdisc player, but I hope to be able to watch them again. For those that don't know, I watched Star Wars for the first time when I was about 3.5, maybe 4 years old. I still remember it. It was Return of the Jedi, and it was on Laserdisc. And after I saw that movie, I was like, no way. And so I asked my uncle, what's up with the rest of the movies? And I remember I watched the rest of them from then on out, and I was like, woo! I was a fan. There was no turning back. All right, guys. Marvel. Marvel, 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 Marvel. I do have a lot of DC stuff. Got a lot of other stuff, but yeah. A lot of Marvel stuff. So we start with the A's. Got some Avengers. And down to my, yes, my beautiful Captain America run. That is almost done. Hey, there's my reading copy of Cap 100. 101, 103. I need 102 still. There's 104. Got 2 copies of 104. Whoa, I need 105 still. 106. Yeah, 107. I need 107. You can see where the 20 that I need, mostly lower number of copies. Down to Fantastic Fours. This is where I was making more room. And then my Amazing Spider-Man run, which is an S. True Believers, Amazing Fantasy 15. Marvel Milestone, Amazing Fantasy 15. And then I got all these reprints that came out in the late 90s in newspapers, I believe. So that takes up 2 boxes. Go over here, and I can't even get into that. I need to. That's going into like my Thors and whatnot. My Spectacular Spider-Mans are just, it's one long box so far. I need like 14 or 15 more, and I'm gonna need a new box. It's just in its own box randomly. It's not in any order on the shelf here. And then we go into X-Men. I got my classic X-Men in the front, which leads into my giant size, obviously, reprint, Uncanny X-Men. So that's all that. And then it goes into, what do we got here? Like X Factor. No. This is X-Men. Oh, here's X-Men, you know, the 90s Jim Lee series. Then it turned into New X-Men. And then it went back to X-Men. And all that. Then I have like the full, almost the full run of X Factor. I have like 1 through 100 complete. There's number 1. I think I got a couple copies of number 1. Yep. So, a lot of X-Men stuff. And then we got X-Men family stuff. What I also do, guys, is I keep my X-Men family stuff with my X-Men. So if it's alphabetized A through whatever, like Cable, you know, Rogue, New Mutants, my whole I got a pretty solid New Mutants run. So X-Force, Excalibur, this is all X-Men stuff. And then what, just kind of similar to what I do with DC New 52, when Marvel Now started, I started the same thing with Marvel, where everything Marvel Now, which was like 2012 current, is separate from anything else. So you see it's alphabetized. We got Captain America. Goes into this box. Lots of Fantastic Four stuff. X-Men stuff that needs to get filed away. And of course, a bunch of Spider-Man stuff. Every single issue of Spider-Man. And then what I've been doing here, as you guys might know, I got my variant box right here that I started. As you see, it's getting kind of full. Sorry, it's kind of dark over here. And then, oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, more X-Men stuff. So, this right here is my reading box. This is stuff, I know it's really dark. that I want to read. I'm keeping separate right now, not filing away because I want to read it soon. I got the whole Captain Atom miniseries, Rise and Fall of Captain Atom, Death of X that I have not read yet. That's in there. This is more Voltrons. Yeah. Over here, still, is stuff that I got from hauls, like huge, like 25-cent sales, and I have not filed away yet. Same as these. This is all stuff that I got from hauls that I have not filed away yet. Some of it I have bagged and boarded. Got a lot. Ooh, some G.I. Joe, some X-Men. Thought I put all my X-Men stuff away, but I guess I didn't. Some Deathlock. Oh, I got a whole like run of Deathlock, like 1 through, I don't know, 15 or something. Pretty cool. Batgirl. So all this stuff needs to get filed away. And my work is never done. All right, guys. Well, I hope I talked your ear off long enough. Some 12-cent Superman. 26 minutes in, guys. I think I'm going to cut it. That is my room. That is our room. And I hope to, you know, continue to make some changes in here. I am so blessed and thankful to even have this room. I'm glad I was able to put in the work to make it happen in the garage. And yeah, one day I am going to run out of room. So hopefully I get this degree in school and go get that, you know, 6-figure job. An upgrade. There it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. Any questions? Any concerns about how I organize my books? If you enjoy how I organize my books, if you disagree with how I organize my books, any kind of feedback would be greatly appreciated. Alright guys, once again, Chris with Jerno's Comics. It's been fun. Got to take my kids to swim lessons now, so I'm going to go sit and upload this video. If you enjoyed and you're not subscribed yet, please do so. I still need to do a video with a big shout out to my recent subscribers over the last month or so to get me past 300. And again, I thank you guys for watching. And until next time.